The sun barely penetrates the surface of this prehistoric ocean, a world of shadows and lurking giants. Look, there a shape emerges from the gloom, the silhouette of a massive predator. It's a Mosasaurus, the undisputed king of these waters. Everything seems calm at first, then a sudden lunge, jaws snap shut on unsuspecting prey. Life in the prehistoric ocean is pure hell. Imagine cruising through an endless blue desert, your stomach a cavernous void that never seems to fill. You're a Mosasaurus, a titan of the deep, reaching lengths of up to 18 meters and weighing more than 15 tons. Your size is a testament to your power, but it's also a curse. You're huge, up to 18 meters long, weighing over 15 tons. But the bigger you are, the more you need to eat, constantly. You have to consume hundreds of kilograms of meat every day. Every waking moment is dominated by an insatiable hunger. You are a slave to your stomach, relentlessly driven to hunt. You scan the depths, your keen eyes searching for any sign of movement, any flicker of life that might offer sustenance. There, a shoal of fish, shimmering silver in the dim light. You surge forward, a muscular torpedo cutting through the water, but they scatter before you can reach them. You can't chase them forever. Every failed hunt means wasted energy, and that brings you closer to death. A plesiosaur, its long neck swaying as it grazes on seaweed, becomes your next target. You lunge, jaws agape, but it's too slow, too cumbersome. It evades your grasp with a flick of its powerful tail. Frustration builds, a constant companion to your hunger. Finally you corner a giant squid, its tentacles flailing in a desperate attempt to escape your grasp. You snap your jaws shut, the taste of victory bittersweet as you swallow it whole. But even as you devour your hard-won meal, a new threat emerges. Sharks, drawn by the scent of blood and the promise of an easy meal, begin to circle. The ocean is a merciless teacher and it offers no second chances. Your latest conquest, a large fish, should have been an easy meal. But as you clamp your jaws down on its slippery body, something goes wrong. It thrashes violently, lodging itself firmly in your throat. You can't chew, you don't have the mechanics for it. You have to swallow your prey whole, even if it's too big. If food gets stuck, you suffocate. Imagine your average lunch being your last mistake. Panic surges through your massive frame. Your instincts scream at you to dislodge the obstruction, but your teeth, designed for gripping and tearing, offer no help. You thrash and writhe, your movements becoming more frantic, more desperate. Each gulp for air is met with a mouthful of seawater, and the pressure builds in your lungs, a suffocating reminder of your predicament. The world around you begins to fade, the vibrant blues and greens replaced by a hazy gray. Your struggle weakens, your movements sluggish and uncoordinated. This is how it ends, not in a blaze of glory, but in a slow, agonizing death by suffocation. The very act of feeding, so essential to your survival, has become your downfall. The vastness of the ocean can be a lonely place, especially when you are a Mosasaurus. You enter this world alone, and you will leave it the same way. There is no warmth of kinship here, no comfort in numbers. You think you have a family? Forget it. Mosasaurs are solitary hunters. No one will protect you if you're weak. Your brothers and sisters? They'd rather eat you than help you survive. A female, heavy with eggs, seeks out a shallow, secluded area to give birth. Her young, no bigger than dolphins, erupt from her body, their tiny lungs taking in their first desperate breaths of air. There is no time for tenderness, no maternal instinct to guide them. The moment they are born, they are on their own. The ocean, a swirling mass of predators and prey, offers no sanctuary. The young mosasaurs scatter, tiny shadows disappearing into the depths, each one desperately hoping to avoid becoming a meal. The odds are stacked against them from the very beginning. For every mosasaurus that reaches adulthood, countless others perish. Being at the top of the food chain is a precarious position. It's like having a target painted on your back, a beacon that draws in challengers from every corner of the ocean. You think you're the top of the food chain? Ha! In this ocean, no one is safe. Other mosasaurs can attack you, giant sharks, predatory fish the size of a car. You bear the scars of countless battles, each one a testament to the ferocity of your existence. Jagged bite marks mar your flanks, a constant reminder of the time you barely escaped the clutches of a rival Mosasaurus. The water, once a source of life, is now a breeding ground for parasites that feast on your wounds. Invisible to the naked eye, they burrow into your flesh, their presence a constant irritation that weakens you, makes you vulnerable. But even if no one eats you, you have another problem. The water is full of parasites. Your wounds can get infected. The ocean is your domain, but it is also a cruel mistress. You are a creature of two worlds, forever caught between the depths and the surface. You live in the water, but you have lungs. You can't breathe like a fish. You have to surface constantly to get air. But every time you do, you become vulnerable. You can spend hours submerged, your powerful lungs holding enough air to explore the ocean's hidden realms. But eventually the need to breathe becomes an undeniable urge, a primal instinct that draws you upwards. Breaking the surface, you take in a deep, satisfying breath, the air filling your lungs with a rush of energy. But this moment of respite is fleeting, for danger lurks above as well as below. Pterosaurs with their massive wingspans and razor-sharp beaks circle overhead. To them, you are a feast, a mountain of flesh ripe for the taking. For millions of years, you and your kind have ruled the oceans, your reign unchallenged. But the Earth is a planet of constant change, and even the mightiest creatures are not immune to its whims. 66 million years ago, everything changed. A giant asteroid destroyed the world you knew. Deep within the Earth's crust, a cataclysmic chain reaction is set in motion. An asteroid 6 miles wide and traveling at unimaginable speed slams into the Yucatan Peninsula with a force that shatters continents and sends shockwaves rippling across the globe. The impact triggers a series of apocalyptic events that will forever alter the course of life on Earth. Giant tsunamis, towering walls of water miles high, surge across the planet, engulfing coastlines and reshaping continents. Volcanoes erupt with fury, spewing molten rock and noxious gases into the atmosphere, choking the skies with a thick blanket of ash and dust. The sun, once a source of life-giving warmth, is now a distant memory, its light blocked out by the debris that rains down from the heavens. The ocean temperature drops, food disappears, oxygen levels plummet. The ocean, once teeming with life, is now a dying sea. The end, when it comes, is not a dramatic event, not a final, desperate struggle for survival. It is a slow, agonizing decline, a gradual surrender to the inevitable. You are weak, your once powerful muscles atrophied, your skin loose and sagging on your bones. The ocean, once your kingdom, is now your tomb. You drift aimlessly, a ghost in your own world, your hollow eyes reflecting the desolation that surrounds you. The water, once a source of life, is now a suffocating shroud, its coldness seeping into your bones. You are the last of your kind, the final echo of a dynasty that once ruled the seas. Your lungs, once capable of holding enough air to sustain you for hours, now struggle to draw in each breath. Finally, you can fight no more. You sink beneath the waves, your lifeless eyes staring into the abyss. The Mosasaurus, a creature of immense power and presence, now rests silently in the Grand Museum of Natural History, its story etched not on parchment but in stone. Its bones, meticulously arranged, tell a tale of a life lived on the edge, a constant battle against relentless challenges. Their reign, though long past, serves as a stark reminder of nature's raw power and unpredictable nature. The extinction of the Mosasaurus, alongside countless other magnificent creatures, underscores the delicate balance of life on our planet. As we marvel at the skeletal remains of this prehistoric giant, let us remember that we too are part of this intricate web of life, and it is our responsibility to safeguard its future.